Hey guys, this is Animat, and it's time once again that we find out what's in the box! Okay, so let me just start this off by saying that I know that for this month it doesn't really seem as impressive as the previous months, but don't worry about it, guys. Think of this as kind of like a good balance, you know? Like, for some months, like, we're gonna see, like, a giant pile of stuff, and then for other months, like, we'll see something like this, but don't worry, it's all fine. Like, it's sort of a good balance, you know? Sometimes you gotta get some small stuff, and then you gotta get some big stuff, but for now, like, we'll settle with some calming, shorter stuff. It'll be a more quicker episode of What's in the Box. I don't really mind it. That means less editing for me. But anyways, before we get into all this, let's just get things started with the letters. And we got from the Toontown Council. So, let's see what they got. Howdy there, Animat. Flippy here again to say that I feel loads better after the whole Norm Yokai ideal, and I'm back at the desk at Toon Hall, writing to you today. The construction of Zootopia is complete and is now seen as one of the 7 wonders of the new Toontown. However, that wasn't the only thing we Toons in Toontown celebrated about. We also celebrated the 10th anniversary of a lucky rabbit being welcomed back to our town. Our friend over at Animeville sent you a mini version of said bunny, which will be there at the same time as this letter. I am a bit saddened that the little prince was captured by the Cogs and wasn't able to come into Toontown. I still hope that he pulls through and is able to be released. Well, he will be released by Netflix, we just don't know when specifically. I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. Well, actually, technically, I've already seen The Little Prince in theaters, it's just you Americans have yet to see that. I'm pretty lucky. Anyways, while I think this happened because of the opening of Zootopia, there might have been some other things that caused the Cogs to kidnap the prince. In any case, the biggest holiday in Toontown is just around the corner, April Toons Week. The silliest and wackiest 7 days of the year. While we can't promise to send you something for it, we wish to at least show you something from it. You are Toon enough from the Toon Council. P.S. We also found a new map in the archives showing the Toon and its founding in 2000. We hope you find it interesting. So basically, what we got from the Toon Council is pretty much the map of Toontown when it was in the year 2000. So, yeah, I guess, like, they got a few Toon areas that would seem to be, like, your standard setting for cartoons and stuff. So, but pretty interesting. Alright. I dropped my letter. Hold on a sec. So, I just want to say thank you, Toontown Council, and I'll be reading to you pretty soon, maybe. So, I'll see you guys in the next letter, since you start to seem to become the regulars. And this one that we got here is going to be from Mr. Richard Wayne Capin. And I don't think that's specifically him, but I don't think I said his name right either. But anyways, let's see what we got so far. Oh boy, we got a lot of stuff. Dear Animat, hello again. It's me, Richard Capin, but just call me Rico, and I am from Cleveland, Tennessee. Oh, so it actually is Rich. Okay, well, Rico, okay. Anyways, do you have a Disney Movie Rewards account? I can't, honestly. I would love to have one, but unfortunately, it is not available in Canada, or at the very least, it's not available in Quebec for some reason. Unfortunately, no. I would love to, though. What are your thoughts on having your own Dailymotion account? Pretty useless, honestly, because I already have YouTube and I already have Vimeo, so that's enough for me. And, like, YouTube is pretty much my main hub. Even though it does have a lot of its troubles, that's where everybody goes. I mean, let's be honest. Does anybody really go to Dailymotion on a regular basis? Anyways, what's the first movie you've ever seen in movie theaters as a kid? The earliest one that I could ever think of, to be very honest, is the first Toy Story, actually. What are your thoughts on Muppets Tonight? Honestly, like, it is the regular Muppet Show, but I can understand, like, a bit of the upgraded 90s setting, but the choice of having Clifford as the host and not Kermit, that just seems pretty off for me. And that's why I don't really like it as much as the other Muppet series, like the Jim Henson Hour, or the Muppet Show, or even the 2015 Muppet series. You know, it's just kind of weird. But then again, it has been a long time since I've seen episodes of Muppets Tonight. Anyways, also, recently, I'm about to experience the Muppet vlog that you have on your channel, since I watch the Muppets in my living room with my mom and dad every Tuesday night. And right now, I've been checking out more of your previous animation look-back series, starting with DreamWorks, Hanna-Barbera, and Pixar Animation Studios. At least you probably know about Circle 7 Animation. Probably in your review, you mentioned it or not, so I will check it out. Even Mr. Coat did a look at Circle 7 Animation back in 2013. Well, I actually did mention Circle 7 in the Animation Look Back Pixar, but to be very honest, they haven't actually done anything. They've only made concepts of their version of Toy Story 3 and a Monsters, Inc. 2, and maybe a few other projects, but there's nothing really that actually happened, like, in terms of what's actually been released. But anyways, and as a bonus, I did other fan art for you, since you previously liked my manga Animat, which I learned how to draw all by myself. Oh, that's awesome. And one special drawing of how I learned to draw Roger Rabbit that I did 3 years ago, and I want you to have that even also signed with it by my own John Hancock, after watching your very first animation look back on Walt Disney Animation Studios on YouTube. And I discovered that you have a Vimeo account, though I'm not surprised, and keep up the good work and peace out. Sincerely yours, Rico. P.S. Also, I will check out Animation Look Back Studio Ghibli that I totally forgot to mention. Alright. Let's see, I guess the first one will be in here. Okay, so this is pretty much Rico's drawing of Roger Rabbit that he did 3 years ago, apparently, to Animat, for this special drawing that I want you to share from Rico. Yeah, so this is all the way from 2013, actually. And it's interesting that it's from this really old piece of paper, actually. Anyways, next up we got is right over here. And oh, wow. Okay, so apparently Rico drew me with Beavis and Butthead. Honestly, I haven't seen an episode of Beavis and Butthead. Of course, I know about them, but oh my god, that's pretty interesting. I need to check out some episodes of Beavis and Butthead. And finally, we got this. Oh, which pretty much is... Wait, how old is this? Oh, it's from 2014. And this is his version of Fun and Fancy Free, which I gotta say, I see that you did a lot of work in this. Huh. This is quite interesting. Alright, this is pretty nice. Alright, so thank you very much, Rico. This is actually pretty cool. Alright, don't give up drawing, by the way. You're doing some pretty good stuff. Alright, so next up that we got is going to be coming from Kenny Coleman. Dear Animat, I hope you have a good month so far. I actually made some fan art for What's in the Box, and as usual, it's on the second page of the letter. Hope you like it. Also, I got an idea. If an animation look back like DreamWorks or Illumination wanted to make a rated R film like Sausage Party, couldn't they just do something like Disney with Touchstone Pictures and have a different logo at the beginning to not hurt their image? That's not a bad idea, actually. That could be something. Actually, you got something right here. Because technically with Sausage Party, it's not really Sony Pictures Animation or anybody at Sony Pictures who actually made Sausage Party. It's from an independent studio in which Sony Pictures is distributing it. But having this idea, like a different logo, maybe. I don't know. That could be an idea. I'm not going to say that's a bad idea. You got something right there. Anyways, here are my questions for this episode. Do you watch Chris Stuckman? Honestly, not really. I'm not going to bash the guy. I don't think he's bad. Like, I understand, like, why he's popular and people like him. He makes short, sweet reviews. They're pretty quick. I'm personally not really a fan of Chris Stuckman because, honestly, he just feels boring. At least with other people like Jeremy Jahns, you could feel the energy, but I don't know, it's just that Chris Stuckman, like, he kind of gives out a bit of this bland personality, But like I don't know, like that's kind of my biggest issue with him. Is just that he's just kind of boring. But honestly, no, I don't. With that said, I fully respect the guy. I completely understand how he gets like so many subscribers and views and all that stuff. But yeah, personally, like I don't know. I like Chris, just put in more personality into it. Have some energy in your reviews, man. You're on camera. But anyways, do you speak another language aside from English and French? No, actually, but I am interested maybe somewhere in my life to learn another one. English and French is because it's mandatory since I do live in Montreal, so I have to learn those two. Well, mostly like I have to learn French. But the thing is that no, I only know English and French so far, but maybe along the line I can learn another language, we'll see. What's the worst movie-going experience you have had? Now, mostly I don't mind the, I never really had one that I had a bad experience with, from other people, like too many crying babies or like annoying people around me, but it's mostly through watching a really bad movie. So with that said, the worst movie-going experience I have ever had either comes from Cloudy 2, Strange Magic, and Norm of the North. So I'm just gonna put it at that. What is better, Markiplier's Meow or Woof? Okay, now I'm gonna be honest, those are probably two of my favorite videos on YouTube, and like this seems to be like a cats or dogs question. That's what it literally is. But honestly, I would go, like, I'm more of a dog person, so I would go with Woof. But I love both Meow and Woof. They're fantastic. That's all I've got on this letter. Thanks again for reading. Kenny, Little Ken Gaming, Coleman. All right, and oh, isn't that cute? Yeah, this is actually pretty cute. It's like it's simple, but it has a bit of a charm to it. It's actually pretty cute, you know? I like this. This is definitely something that I'm going to put in the thumbnail. That's definitely cute. I really like this, Kenny. I really like this. All right, thank you so much. All right, moving right along from Gersham. Yes, and it says from Gersham Inc. to Animat. So let's see what we got here. Dear Animat, hey, I'm sorry that I couldn't do March What's in the Box because my internet is broken, so I have more questions. What are your thoughts on the R-rated Seth Rogen film? I presume you mean Sausage Party, but honestly, I am pretty interested to see what it is. It looks like an Adult Swim movie, considering that most of the humor it's coming from being both like very dark but cartoony at the same time, and there's a lot of swearing. But I am interested to see what's gonna happen with that. What is your least favorite Pixar film? Well, mostly I would be like everyone else and say Cars 2. Do you think Teen Titans Go suck? Honestly, I've never seen the show, so I can't really say. Have you heard of Nickelodeon's Angry Beavers? Yes, of course. Is Shrek the Third Seal of Garbage bad? I don't know. I haven't reviewed the movie yet, so we'll wait and see. Since you are a fan of South Park, here's a drawing I made of you, also more pictures, and Nicktoons shows with your face on it. Love, Caden Gersham. P.S. You can put my image on your template. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so I guess we have... So I guess I'm going to start with this one, which is piled up. And... we got... Oh, I get it. Okay. Not gonna lie, this is actually pretty cute. If you can see if you can see it, this is actually a pretty cute photo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised nobody has actually done that. Try to do the Dinkelberg meme with Walt Disney. That's actually pretty funny. Not gonna lie. Alright, and next up, okay, we got, okay, that's an important detail. Like, if you're gonna make a South Park version of me, then, like, you gotta have it me as a the Canadian, like, what you talking about, like, Terrence and Phillips style drawing. That's definitely cool. And also, we got the Angry Mats. Okay, this is some weird Photoshop we got going on here. But yeah, apparently I've been turned into the Angry Beavers. But alright, so thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much. Alright, so now we got, next up is going to be from Russell Cole. And let's see what he has for us. So, apparently stuff is going on here. I don't know, but it's like a little letter in a letter. But let's see what we have. So, apparently, well, something's going on here. And apparently, according to the writing, it says that I'm wearing the Robo trousers, presumably from Wallace and Gromit. So, apparently we got that. And we also got a Pokemon card from Ganglion? It's a custom Pokemon card, but yeah, so apparently this is what Russell got us. No letter or anything like that. It's just drawings and a custom Pokemon card. Okay. Well, there's that. So thank you very much, Russell. Next up, we got from Brian Walmer. So let's see what we have in store. All right, so starting off over here. Dear Animat, I have enjoyed your show for quite some time. Your reviews and lookbacks are very good and informative to enjoy. I have noticed that sometimes that when you get packages and what's in the box, like this two-parter, you always end up getting the same movie, ones you don't care of, over and over. And what I believe, in my opinion, is that there are trolls that are doing this. Well, of course. Or maybe some young teen or college kids that don't understand that you do this channel for a living. Well, at least you understand it. In fact, I believe, as I once told a friend, that they're the kind of trolls that would have guys like you, even me, show real XXX rated material instead of doing what we love to do for a living or just for fun. Okay, yeah, I mean, like, that's kind of what happens. Yeah, like, that's why, like, I've been trained to pretty much try to describe, like, what I do to others. It's like, oh, I make YouTube videos. Like, you gotta say that. You can't immediately say, it's like, oh, I work on the internet, because people's minds are gonna go immediately there. Now, to let you know, I sent you a package from Amazon.com that was delivered to your courtesy of Landmark. I hope you like it. When you see what it is that I sent, let's just say it'll help you get a start, if you don't have started it already, on a certain comic book animated movie universe. I will say that I am also good friends with Jaime Tude on Facebook and YouTube. In fact, he liked my AMV's fan vids, and he even contributed to my Sonic the Hedgehog Sat AM retrospective I did years ago. Pause and please check the link provided. Okay, so he put up a link. I'm clicking on it. I can't go there. Anyways, to see what it is, he added to it, and please give me your thoughts. Please also check out my channel at BW Rosaz on youtube.com, and please accept my friend request on Facebook as Brian Walmer. Now I do have some questions for you. Have you seen the Sonic the Hedgehog Saturday AM cartoon series, and what are your thoughts overall on it? Honestly, I think I've seen a few episodes back when I was a kid, but I don't really remember much. I think I've seen both series, like The Adventures of Sonic and Sonic Saturday AM, but nowadays I am much more of a fan of The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, specifically the Robotnik YouTube poops. Those are always enjoyable. What are your thoughts on Disney doing a possible Zootopia sequel, or do you think that we will get a series first on Disney XD? And did you think that they will address Judy and Nick possibly getting romantically together? Okay, that question immediately I will say no, not at all. Don't put up that fan fiction on me. But anyway, as for a sequel, absolutely not. It is once in a blue moon. It is extremely rare that Disney would ever make a sequel on anything. The only exceptions would be Frozen, because like all the money it makes, and also The Rescuers. And well, there's also Fantasia. And technically Winnie the Pooh, but yeah, I mean, out of all the movies that they made, they've only made 4 sequels. So a sequel of Zootopia is definitely no. maybe a series. We'll just have to wait and see how that goes. Anyways, have you seen Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie Pyramid of Light and Bonds Beyond Time? And what are your thoughts on them? Also, are you looking forward to the new movie coming this year? I have only seen Pyramid of Light, and honestly, I do like it. As a fan of the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, I do think it's pretty good. I like it. But the thing is that you could definitely tell it's something that you have to watch the series in order to understand it, or else you would be completely lost. You cannot just go in and watch Pyramid of Light. I have not seen Bonds Beyond Time, but I have a friend who told me that he saw it, and apparently it's not that good, considering that they throughout the entire movie, they only dueled for like 2 minutes. Like, imagine a Yu-Gi-Oh movie where, like, in a total of 2 minutes, they dueled, and that's it. As for the new movie that's coming out, maybe. I'll probably see how that goes. And finally, if someone wanted to do a one-time Patreon pledge for $100 or $75 to have anything or any movie that they want to be reviewed, could they do it? Sadly, no. That is not how my Patreon works. I don't do anything like you do, just one pledge of it and then you just go away. I don't do that. You have to stay a member, like you have to stay there per month in order to get like some of the rewards, and this does include the reviews. I know it's pretty pricey, I know, but this is something that a lot of people really want, so I have to keep it at that amount. So you got if you want to go and join my Patreon, like, just stick around, because I'm not doing it for those who solely want my review. My Patreon is made for the people who want to support me. This is not for people who are selfish and only demand a review from me and that's it. No, that is why. Thanks for all you do, Matt. And when you get the packages, I hope you enjoy them that I sent you. God bless and take care, Brian Walmer. All right, so, that's pretty much a mouthful, but thank you very much for writing, Brian. Alright, so, next up that we got is going to be coming from... well, what do you know? It's the Toontown Council again. Please read after the non-marked Toontown Council letter. Okay. Alright, normally I don't really do, several people, in one episode. Like, I don't do several letters from one person in What's in the Box, but, I mean, I can count Toontown Council to make something short and sweet. But anyways, so let me just... there we go. Howdy there, Animat. This might be the second letter you will hear from this month. You might think that the Cogs took over Postman Pat Pete's building again, but in reality, I forgot to send it out on time with the prepping of April Toons Week and the like. Along with that, there have been some buzz around with the Looney Labs with what Sir Max says is this arc. Earlier this month, though, just after April Toons Week was finished up, a black cat came into Toon Hall. While black cats are uncommon in Toontown, only moving into town on Halloween, this cat was a bit different from what I normally see. First thing was that he was tall. I'm talking like Mr. Hollywood or Bigwig tall. Second, he wasn't wearing any clothes other than a large top hat and gloves. He was as bare as a toon fresh off of the drawing board. Lastly, he kept talking in rhyme, and he was good at it. Like, he rhymed with orange good. He handed me a copy of his TV short, along with a few of his friends' shorts as well. He said something about them being created by Chuck Jones, and then he left. That was a bit strange for my liking. Ah, I see what you did there. In other news, Whisper has been quite happy with his series on Netflix, though he ran into some issues. Long story short, some cogs messed up with the clips from the show and turned it into some boring Google Translation version of it. The problem has been fixed and for the most part, but I heard that there could be some trouble with it again. I'll keep updating you again. As always, keep up the great work, and remember, you are Toon Enough from the Toon Council President, Flippy. Alright. Yeah, okay, so maybe there have been a bit of complications with the Toon Council, but all seems to be good. I mean, like, now we're pretty much back on track with things. Anyways, moving right along, we got from Benny Burdos. We got from Benny. All right, so this is rather a bit different. Normally, oh, never mind. Okay, I was about to say, like, normally it would come with a Disney card, but lo and behold, it does. It's just a different envelope. All right, so opening up here. Oh, we got something different. Hey there, Animat. Just want to ask where I can watch Animal Farm. I'm kind of interested in that. Also, something I wanted to say since your Jonah review, you should check out the VeggieTales Silly Songs segment. They're less about the message and more about being goofy, and they're fun to listen to. See ya, Benny. P.S. If you can make an animated movie, what would it be about? P.S. Sorry to say that I ran out of Mickey envelopes. That's why. Okay. If I have any ideas, I'm going to keep them to myself for now. Like, if the time comes when I do actually make my own animated feature, that'll be my little secret. But anyways, oh. So apparently he actually, wait, did he actually, oh yeah, he actually wrote the lyrics of the old MacDonald bit in Animal Farm, and even made a drawing of Napoleon. And by the way, as for watching Animal Farm, believe it or not, it's up on YouTube. Like, you could go check it out on YouTube. It's free. Like, it's free. You don't have to pay for it. Someone just uploaded Animal Farm, and you could just go check it out, apparently. It's weird, but yeah. Anyways, we got more Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom cards with you, and so, to add into my now big collection of it, we got Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters. So we got this right here. We also got the Giant's Giant Stomp, which is actually cool that they made one for Willy. We got Violet's Force Shield, which apparently also comes with a picture of Violet bowling, apparently? I don't know, that's kind of unusual. We also, oh, nice. We got Prince Philip's Enchanted Swords. Honestly, among all the Disney princes, like, I like this guy. Like, mostly from the classic era, this one is definitely great. For one, he has a personality compared to the prince in Cinderella or the prince in Snow White. That's kind of a plus. Speaking of Prince Naveen's Army of Frogs, which I didn't know he has an army of frogs. And finally, we got Flowers. We got Flowers. So apparently that's a card. Okay, thank you so much, Benny. So, moving along right now, we got Anthony Aquiliano. So let's see what we got from Anthony now. Dear Matt, how's it going? It's been a while since I wrote to you. Thanks for featuring my Pop-Tart on your November 2015 episode thumbnail. I hope you liked the taste. Did you find a place for the Mad Hatter magnet I sent to you? Yeah, it's actually on the fridge. Did the Toy Story DVD work for you? Well, yeah, like, it did for a while, but I actually do have Toy Story on Blu-ray, and like, honestly, during the time you sent it to me, like, I did have it on Blu-ray, but it all worked out. Don't worry. Anyways, I'm really excited for your Looney Tunes series. I can bet that it'll be a unique and awesome series. I got to check out the 1954 Animal Farm after your review. I liked it overall and do agree about your stance on the ending, but I can understand why it was in it. By the way, what do you think of the Super Smash Bros. DLC? I was a little disappointed by the remaining characters, Corrin and Bayonetta, but I'm eager to try them. I'd rather have King K. Rool, Banjo-Kazooie, or Shovel Knight personally. Honestly, like, Corrin is I tried out all the downloadable characters. Corrin, like, I'm not much of a fan of Corrin. Like, I don't know why we need, like, honestly, I'm one of those people that, honestly, I don't understand why we need so many characters from Fire Emblem. Like, I could give characters like Ike and Robin a pass, but really, like, when you have to add in Lucina and Corrin, that's a bit desperate. And honestly, at this point, like, we don't need Lucina, consider, like, now that Robin is back, like, we don't need Lucina. Just put Robin's skin on Lucina and we'll be set to go. Anyways, have a good day, Matt. Thanks for all your hard work and taking time to read this letter. Best, Anthony. Alright, so thank you very much for the letter, Anthony. Alright, so the next one that we got is going to be from, Daniel Coffee. Open here, please. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh. This is actually good. I do need instructions on how to open stuff, so in case I go stupid and really screw up, so at least I got that. Anyways, so, come on, get out of here. There we go. So, it says, Dear Animat, I would like to inform you that my birthday is already well underway, which is on April 20th. Coincidentally enough, I am recording this on April 20th, so happy birthday, Daniel. And I was wondering if you would be happy to give my Twitter account a shout out, please. Thank you for your time and hope you have a wonderful Easter holiday. All the best, Daniel. I'll be doing that once I am done with the What's in the Box, so don't worry about that. Finally, we got our last one here coming from Jordan, which it doesn't really have, like, there's like a sticker that's covering the last name, so it's gonna be coming from Jordan. Hello, Animat. I am Jordan Mark Walker. I have a few things for you, my fan art of 2 excellent animated films, and a few questions. What advice would you give to someone who wants to get into make animation? Just keep drawing. Always, like, no matter what, just keep drawing and keep practicing doing animation. That's the only way that you can improve. So, no matter what, starting right now, even as you're watching this, start drawing, start animating, go and improve your skills no matter what. What do you think Sony Pictures Animation would have to do in order to redeem themselves? A lot! At this point, they need to do so many things, especially after the fact that now they are being fully serious with the Emoji Movie. They got some catching up to do, otherwise, they're gonna crash and burn. Have you ever seen Happy Tree Friends? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Honestly, like, I have seen it before. Like, it's honestly, it's, you know, it's kind of like your web animated series. Like, it is really violent, but it's kind of like, you know, the real life interpretation of Itchy and Scratchy. So, like, basically, like, I've seen it with my friends, we've had a good laugh, but yeah, that's basically what it is, extreme cartoon violence. That's all for now. Thanks for answering my question and looking at my fan art. Until next time, see you later, dude. Sincerely, Jordan Mark Walker. And so, we actually got, so first off, we got Nick Fury and Judy Hopps as Superman and Wonder Woman. Next up, we got Joy from Inside Out. And finally, we got Anger. Oh, yeah, nice little touch there. But yeah, okay, so thank you very much, Jordan, and that is going to be it with the letter portion, and soon we will be checking out what we got over here in the next video. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for writing all these letters, and thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, see you later, dudes! Hey guys, thanks for watching. Once again, I would like to thank everyone who participated and sent me letters, packages, and all sorts of stuff for What's in the Box. If you would like to send me something and have it appear on the show, then send it to Animat, 3790 St. Charles, P.O. Box 96511, BP Brunswick, at Kirkland, Quebec, H9H3C3. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, see you later, dudes!